Hey everybody, welcome to episode 34 of the VHS Bandits. This week we watched Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers. Let's pop in the tape.
There used to be this camp about 60 miles from here, Camp Arawak. All these kids started getting killed. Well, it ended up that the killer was the shy 14-year-old girl that everybody picked on. Except she wasn't...
Baby, you're supposed to be in the cabin. Let's go.
Wait, what happened to the killer?
Whatever happened to the good kids in the world?
Oh, don't talk like that, Uncle John. There's lots of good kids. We just have to weed out the bad.
Remember, ladies, nice girls don't have to show it off.
Where's Phoebe?
I had to send her home. I found her doing things with the boys last night that she had no business doing. I know the rest of you are nice young ladies and you won't get into any trouble.
Let this be a lesson to you. Say no to drugs.
Camp Rolling Hills is the best. Oh, I'm a happy camper. I love the summer sun. I love the trees and forests. I'm always having fun. I don't like being the wicked witch of the West. Hey. But I know what happens when things get out of control. You're gonna tell. Oh, I'm a happy camper. I love the clear blue sky. And with the grace of God, I'll camp until I die.
Good night, campers.
Sleepaway Camp 2.
And now, our feature presentation.
Hey everybody, welcome again to episode 34 of the VHS Bandits. I'm your co-host, the KevBot. With me, as always, is...
counselor in training, Dane Train.
And...
Head counselor, Dr. Topher Hansen.
Hey, Dr. Topher Hansen.
You all get a free soda on me.
How you guys doing?
I'm
good.
I'm good. It's
Good.
great. It's a great summer. We're watching
Yeah.
summertime movies.
Oh yeah, this week we watched Sleepaway Camp 2.
So we
Unhappy
we watched
campers.
a sex comedy, and maybe soon we'll do a family summer movie. But right now it's time for some horror summer movies.
I'm glad we watched the second one because I feel like everybody knows the first one.
Yeah, I think so. Right? Like I've seen the
And
first
this
one. Have you
is-
seen the first one?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the first one?
Never seen any of them.
Ah, okay.
Dude, it's a good movie.
Yeah,
Yeah?
we'll have to watch them.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're missing
yeah.
out.
The first movie's really good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I haven't now. So I've seen number 1 in the past. I have all 3. I've seen number 2 as of now. I still have yet to see number 3.
Yeah, I've only seen the first half of the third one. But like the first one takes itself more seriously, I think. I mean, it's like campy, obviously, because it's a super low budget horror movie set on a camp. So it's literally campy. But I feel like this one embraces the campiness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like on purpose.
Right.
It's funny too. Like on the back of the box, it says, 1988, 81 minutes, comedy / horror. I didn't think that this movie
it
was
said that.
intentionally
Okay.
supposed to be funny, though. Does that make sense?
Originally, I didn't either, but I see where they're going from.
Yeah, they tried to go for some really terrible one-liners.
I
it's-
liked them. What one-liners?
I mean, they're like not I thought they were terrible, but just like really punny one-liners.
Yeah.
Like when she's lighting the druggy sisters on fire, and she's like, "Say no to drugs."
Yeah.
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 All kinds of
That's a
stuff.
very Garbage Day line.
Yeah.
In a
my-
sense, it seems like Sleepaway Camp and Silent Night, Deadly Night. Both series are
right.
Similar in a sense.
Like they're kind of like super over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they and even like Texas Chainsaw 2 did the same thing where they took a more like goofy approach to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Which this movie rips off or parodies. If you're asking their lawyers,
probably parody.
It's a parody.
How in the world this movie did not get some kind of a lawsuit from multiple properties? I don't know. You know,
all in the same scene.
Right. Maybe that's
and just the box, the cover of the cover of the slip cover for this thing alone is, you know, which okay.
Hey, that could be anyone's glove with knives for fingers.
I mean, I
that's
guess
right. It could be any murderer's hockey mask, Dane.
Yeah.
That
very
murders people in a camp.
Undescript hockey mask. Let's get right into the box.
Yeah. So you got a girl on the cover who is supposed to be Angela, but it's not Angela. It's some other chick that they got to take the picture of, and she's got a camping backpack, and hanging out of it is a chainsaw, a hockey mask, and the exact replica of a Freddy Krueger glove. And in the movie, it's not the same chainsaw, it's not the same mask, and it's not the same glove. But
it's not the same actress.
It's not the same actress.
Yeah.
She's got the same, almost the same clothes.
No, not even. She's got jean
shorts.
Pants. Yeah, jean shorts.
She got the same shirt, but she's got the same little like pocket knife holder. But and the funny thing is, like,
I wonder why. Like, there's got to be a story behind that. Maybe it's just like, oh, she wasn't available. But this is a theme. This is a theme with a lot of the movies we watch, where a lot of the characters on covers of the boxes are not in the movie whatsoever.
I don't know. Maybe they actually wanted
add this one to the list.
Maybe they. I don't know. I think that they very well could have put the actual actress, Pamela Springsteen, on the box, and you know why? Because people at the video store would have saw this and said, "Oh wow, Tim Curry's in this movie. Yeah, let me rent it." Yeah.
Oof.
But I mean, it comes to show that back then, you know, back in the 80s, it was such a trope to have these, you know, these horror icons were so big at the time, I guess, that you know, you could have slapped anything related to them on a movie back then and hoped to kind of cash in on that popularity, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I do vaguely recall seeing this at Blockbuster. Was it Blockbuster?
Oh, really?
Maybe it was, you know, in...
Was it Gallo Video?
No, not Gallo Video. I never went to a Gallo
Fit him
Video.
in there. Fit him in that toilet.
Do you remember the movie place? There was a video rental store in Northborough.
Oh, Brown's TV.
No, not Brown's TV. There was another one.
Really?
Closer to, you know where, is it the Steak Loft?
Yeah, Steak Loft?
Yeah, there was one closer to there.
Really?
It wasn't in the same plaza. It was like the next one over.
Really? I didn't even know that there was a video store over there.
Yeah. I used to rent all the James Bond movies from there.
Oh, no way.
But I remember maybe it was there. It went out of business probably maybe when we were like 10 or 11.
Oh, no.
So
kidding.
you were probably going to Brown's.
Oh, I went to Brown's all my life until they closed in the late 90s. And then I started going to the Video Vault in the center of Westboro.
Yeah.
There was a video store in Westboro next to a Pizza Hut.
Where was there a Pizza Hut in
There
Westboro?
where like Staples is now.
In the Milk Street Plaza? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Sure.
No, that's the Lyman Street
It's
Plaza.
It's on Route 9 somewhere.
There was a
yeah.
video
where
store there?
where Tatnick Book 2 is.
Oh,
yeah.
no way.
Yeah,
I had
on
no
Lyman
idea.
Street. There was a Pizza Hut there. Wow.
Oh,
Anyway.
crazy.
I remember the movie theater that was there. We went and saw...
Oh, the flick 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went and saw Star Wars on Jack's birthday.
Oh. I remember the re-release, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the Sandlot over there.
Nice.
I remember I think I saw like Muppets in Space there. I don't know.
But there's a Pizza Hut there.
Anyway, for
I
those
don't
of you
know.
guys
Yeah,
listening
anyway, so
who know
Sleepaway
Central
Camp
Mass. So
Yeah,
anyway,
too.
so
Sleepaway
the
Camp.
Sleepaway Camp box on the cover. So you got the chick with the bag, and it says, "When you go camping, just take the essentials."
All the murder
Means
essentials.
murderous apparatuses. And I like how the Sleepaway Camp logo is like made out of sticks, and then in really small, like Arial font, it just says "Unhappy Campers." And by the way, this is hi-fi mono, not hi-fi stereo. By the way,
Hi-fi mono.
It's only the finest quality mono soundscape
that's right.
would do for this movie.
I would love to listen to this in surround sound. Mono surround sound.
One sound.
One track.
It's just all the sound coming from all directions.
So on the back you got
It could be anywhere.
you got Angela like
everywhere.
killing some lady in a porta toilet. You got her singing on the guitar, and then to the far right you got just like a picture of some dead person, and it says, "Welcome to Camp Rolling Hills. Meet your camp counselor Angela, Pamela Springsteen. She's the kind of counselor who enjoys camp songs, nature walks, board games, and murder. In fact, she does wonders with a chainsaw and drill press." She never uses the drill press in the
There's
movie.
no drill press. No drill
She
press.
uses
Regular
a
drill, no
handheld
press.
cordless drill.
Yeah.
It all started 6 years ago at a nearby camp. Apparently, a shy 14-year-old boy went berserk and committed several grisly murders. Could it be that the unhappy camper has returned as Counselor Angela? The boys and girls at Camp Rolling Hills are about to find out. But as each rowdy camper discovers Angela's secret, they're immediately sent home. In a bag!
a mistletoe
Take
tag
out.
Mistletoe
body
tag. Until only one camper is left. It's the classic battle between camper and counselor. Who wrote this?
There's no battle. She just
I love that
unsuspectingly
description.
murders them.
And then lastly,
bastards are gonna pay for chopping off my dick.
damn. Those
Where is
Duke Nukem reference.
My
everybody.
dick. Where is it?
Damn. Sleepaway Camp 2. Sign up and become.
Oh, it's not over.
Yeah, just like this movie. That halfway through this movie, Sleepaway Camp 2. Sign up and be.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
Let me start that over. Sleepaway Camp 2.
Dun, 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 dun,
Sign
dun,
up.
dun.
Sign up and
Sign up and become a dismember.
Oh, man.
Whoever wrote this box is a freaking genius.
That is probably my favorite description of any of the boxes we've read on the show so far. Ever. Hands
great.
down. This
Oh, yeah.
wins.
Oh, that is awesome. So that's the box. You got a sweet horror sticker on the side. And then it's got one of those sweet like label maker made please rewind tape across it. And this is from a place called Kroger. It doesn't say Kroger Video or
The
anything.
supermarket?
Yep.
Kroger. Is that a supermarket?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh man, well like
at all Kroger locations.
They do sell movies at supermarkets.
well,
They do.
Maybe
Trashy
maybe
movies too.
maybe they had
Yeah,
a rental
apparently.
section at Kroger's. Well, I remember back in the day, if you
Oh,
went
yeah,
to
this was
the,
if it's got the stickers on it for
yeah.
rewinding.
This
and
is
shit.
from Smyrna or Smyrna. I don't know how the hell. This is from Tennessee, everybody. From Kroger
Tennessee.
in Tennessee. No, back
I
in
thought they rented their movies from Piggly Wiggly.
the Piggly Wiggly. What?
It's
So,
a supermarket chain.
I remember back in the day.
Supermarket humor.
The other thing too is if
checks out.
If everybody else from Central Mass in the center of West, I mean not center in Westboro on Route 9.
We've talked
there's
about
a-
Westboro enough this
I know.
episode.
There's a Stop and Shop called.
This episode's unofficially sponsored by
There's a
Westboro,
Stop and
town
Shop
of
called
Westboro,
Stop and Shop, and they
I
sell
mean,
groceries.
there's a Stop and Shop in Westboro in the in the Speedway Plaza, and they used
Cheap
to have a small
plug.
little rental section in there.
Oh,
I
they
remember. I remember my folks also rented some stuff there, and I bought a Pee-wee's Playhouse tape when they were going out of business. And now it's a little bank. It's a little tiny bank inside.
Yeah.
Crazy. Used to be a video store.
So,
let's get into Sleepaway Camp 2.
I just want to
in mono hi-fi.
I just want to point this out real quick. Even though I haven't seen any of these sleepaway camps before, I was made aware of it because of the TV show Robot Chicken.
Oh, how so?
Okay.
I've never seen much.
So
of that
you
show.
know, like the ending of Sleepaway Camp.
Yes. So
That actually, like watching Sleepaway Camp for the first time, like I didn't know anything about it, and like I thought the ending like was surprising and cool and
I
fun.
totally agree.
It paid off, yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea like what was going on until the end of that movie, and it was like, wow! Like, I thought that was
Yeah.
like a cool twist. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the Robot Chicken bit was that there was a program you could use and like a remote or whatever, and it would show you the twist or like skip to the ending or whatever. And I even listened to the commentary on the episode, and they had a sleepaway camp thing. So it's like, oh my god, and then they give away the ending. I'm not gonna give away the ending. You got to go out and watch it for yourself. But she
has a penis. Angela has a penis.
Oh, well,
Okay.
it happens in the movie. I mean, they talk about it in the movie.
Yeah, they talk
so-
about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't want to spoil anything till we talked about
If
it.
you haven't seen
And-
Sleepaway Camp at this point,
Well, you know what's interesting is like how we do our show
Kev
and
Bot.
other people do like for instance like the Video Rangers, another Podtron
Yeah.
show.
Cheap plug.
Like how many people out there listen to a podcast about a movie that they've never heard of? And I say that because
I do that all the time.
Well, see, wouldn't that like spoil the movie for you though? Like, because if you've never
Yeah, but
seen
it's like
it,
Sleepaway Camp 2. Come on, you're not gonna spoil Sleepaway Camp 2.
well, I mean, okay, so what
Or
if we
like
did, so for instance,
Santa with muscles. Like, please no, don't
well,
tell me the
Video
ending.
Please go watch Santa with Muscles
Yeah.
before you listen to the
I mean,
episode.
like Video Rangers recently did Sleepaway Camp 1, and they talked about everything. So what if you listen to that show and
These
you
movies
don't-
are like 30 plus years old.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like so.
All right.
I'm just saying
I
that, like,
was
that, like,
I was
if-
wrong to
if
try
you-
and withhold
my
spoilers.
thought is, if you listen
Sorry,
to a podcast
guys.
about a movie, you probably have already seen the movie. That's all.
Maybe.
That's just my 2 cents.
All right. So yeah,
Nobody's
Angela
seen
has a
half
penis.
of the movies we watched. I guarantee. Who's seen Lost and Dinosaur?
Or
World?
Dead or Alive, I guess.
Yeah,
more than
nobody's
anything.
seen
So,
those
all right,
movies.
All right,
That's
fair
kind of the
enough.
point.
I guess it's a way for people to discover more movies too. Okay, I'm a dum-dum. All right. Okay.
I'm sorry for bringing it up,
I'm
causing this tension.
I'm a
What
I'm
is
a
it?
poop
What
and scoop.
a hot
okay?
take!
yeah.
So, anywho, so what were we talking about?
So they
The
showed
movie?
that clip of Robot Chicken. They kind of threw it in, like, they did like M. Night Shyamalan movies, and they did all
Bruce
kinds
Willis
of.
is a ghost.
What's that?
Bruce Willis is a ghost.
Yes.
Sixth Sense.
And
okay.
then they threw Sleepaway Camp in there, and when they were making the episode, they were like, "Oh, it's like kind of a funny thing. Like only a few people will get it." And they showed like part of that episode, including that bit at San Diego Comic-Con at the Adult Swim panel, and the crowd flipped their shit. Like everyone was like so happy and cheered that like they included that, and they were like, "Holy shit, people like actually know Sleepaway Camp." So
Oh, wow.
Sleepaway
Crazy.
Camp's like a big cult movie.
Yeah.
I know in
it
terms
really
of
is.
VHS collecting, it's all 3 movies are hot ticket items.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they're like essentials to have.
Yeah.
So.
Right, definitely.
You know?
So, let's get in this movie.
All right,
Let's get into this movie.
Oh, happy campers. Angela was
I
killing me.
love the beginning of this movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I love it. They're telling spooky stories by the campfire at what's the name of this camp?
Camp Rolling
Hardwood?
Hills.
What is it? Oh, Camp Rolling Hills. I was way
Yeah.
off. I forget what the first story is, but it's just a bunch of like douchey, generic campers. You can't tell who's a counselor and who's a camper in this movie.
Yeah, they
I have
all
no
look,
idea. They're
10
all-
years old or 40.
Yes,
They're all wearing the exact same shirt. They're all wearing the exact same tan short shorts. Every single
there's no
shorts.
specific. The counselors don't have whistles. There's
Yeah.
nothing to like single them out.
Like
And yeah, everybody's 40 years old.
one thing too is like so the first Sleepaway Camp, it has like a wicked like late 70s vibe where like everybody's still has like, brown and white striped shirts or like track suits and whatever. This one is wicked 80s. Every single guy has a mullet in this movie. Every guy. So you can't tell who's who because everybody's got a mullet.
That's
well, one dude.
one.
There's one
mullet guy
dude that
number
doesn't
two.
have a mullet, and there's a blonde mullet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could tell who those two people were.
And then the black guy.
And then the black guy, the
yeah,
one
okay.
black guy.
Yeah.
True.
They're telling stories, and someone's like, "Hey, I got a real scary
Real
story.
doozy
for you."
of a story for you.
Like
real
60
dookie
miles
for ya.
away from here, there was a camp where this dude went crazy and killed a bunch of campers. And that's a true story.
And then Angela finishes the story, right?
No.
Oh, someone else finishes it?
No, the girl said the whole story.
And Angela
I
was
thought
like,
that was
"Hey, you gotta
Angela."
get back to the
No.
cabin."
Yeah, Angela came over
Oh,
like pissed.
okay, sorry. Yeah, I can't tell who's who in this movie.
That's all right.
Except for Angela because it's Tim Curry.
Oof.
Going, anything could happen at Sleepaway Camp. Cutting into a cat. Hairy,
You could get
scary,
leeches on your
creepy,
tits.
crawling, Sleepaway Camp 2, unhappy campers, yeah.
I wish that was the theme song.
I know.
Campy.
You've got an angelic voice.
Unhappy.
Yeah, and then all the campers disperse.
No, the girl.
But-
No.
all the guys go back, but
No, everybody was still at the campfire, but Angela was like, "You,
Single
blonde
girl.
Oh, she
bimbo
kicks
number
her out
one,
of the campfire.
you're coming back to the campgrounds with me."
Right.
So they have a little bit of a snafu, chatting with each other, and then like the blonde bimbo number one is like, "Screw you, Angela." So she walks off. Angela goes and clubs her in the back of the head. And then she cuts off her tongue because she's like,
She
"Oh, I don't like
cuts
your
off
potty
her
mouth."
tongue.
And that's Sleepaway. That's Sleepaway Camp too.
that's the
That's a
beginning of
great
Sleepaway
opening.
Camp.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like she just kills people immediately and doesn't stop until halfway through the movie. Then she stops and nothing happens because they need to pad it up a lot.
She's got
And then
a
she
very,
starts killing people again.
very short fuse.
Oh,
very
yeah,
short
man.
fuse.
She doesn't take shit at all.
No,
Doesn't matter what it is.
do not cross her.
You know who
Seriously.
takes shit?
You look
That
at her the wrong
blonde
way,
girl.
man. She'll Sleepaway Camp you.
Unless you're named
She-
Molly.
Yeah, there is
yeah.
very little motive for her killings. Like she will kill you at the drop of a hat. Like
Oh yeah.
you don't have to do anything that bad and you will get murdered by Angela. So
Yeah.
Yep.
be on your best behavior,
That's right.
Yeah.
campers.
Just be a happy camper forever
Right?
until you die.
At Angela's hand.
So Angela doesn't like.
Anybody.
Yeah. And
Anybody except-
nobody likes Angela.
Oh, they.
Except
Except
she's
for
super
Uncle John,
cheery in this,
who's-
which I like. She's
Oh, yeah.
like happy all the time,
Yeah.
or plays off that she is, and I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Then
Because in
there-
the first movie, she's super shy and reserved and like barely talks.
Right.
well, now she's had electroshock therapy and
Every pill
That
in the
always
book.
helps.
Yeah, and sex change. So
Yeah.
she has transitioned
She had a
to a woman.
vaginoplasty.
Yep. And apparently shock therapy. And she did her time. She did.
Now that she has a vagina, she can get shocker therapy too.
Whoa.
Heyo. I know the shocker is in the news lately. I'm
Sleepaway
trying to be
Camp
topical.
2 in the pink.
Ooh.
Sleepaway 2 in the pink.
Yeah.
And Sleepaway 1 in the stink.
Unhappy pinkies.
Yes.
Oh God.
Gross.
Gross.
Anyway, sorry.
Scoop. Okay.
Enough about the shocker.
So anywho, so we're introduced to it's breakfast time. Uncle John, who runs the camp, is like, "Hey, everybody, good morning. We want to introduce Angela, who is camper.
Counselor of the week."
of the week. come on up and sing the song. So they sing this like Barney, I love you, you love me. We're a happy family song with hand motions and everything.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but it sounds so much like the Camp Anawana song.
Oh, yeah,
and
right?
It makes me wonder if the Camp Anawana song was inspired by this, because it is eerily similar.
I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if the entire show of Salute Your Shorts is based off of Sleepaway Camp 2 Unhappy Campers.
Imagine that crossover.
When Angela kills you, you go to Camp Anawana.
Yeah, right. With
and
Zeke
then
the
you
plumber.
have to watch out for Zeke the plumber.
Yeah. It's gonna put your
Gotta
pet
keep your
rhino in a
hippos
bucket
tight.
of water. So they sing this dopey song. You're introduced to all the rest of the camp. The one other
characters.
The one other counselor who's like this big dude with a mullet.
Before this, we get our first taste of titties.
Oh,
because
man.
they wake up in
Oh,
the cabin.
seriously.
And this girl is naked with her titties out.
This movie has more titties than the last teen sex comedy which we just watched, which was
Meatballs 3.
Meatballs 3, which had like literally no boobies in it. And this
had
movie
a lot of boobs. This had a lot of one person's boobs too, which I mean, it's fine.
I literally
They weren't bad boobs.
Now that you say
They were
that,
kind of banana boobies.
Did we really only see one person's boobies in the whole movie?
No, we saw a few.
No.
Yeah, but we saw one person's multiple times.
Multiple boobies.
Right.
Because she was easy.
The others were like guest spots.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
And she had the leading tits in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Stand-in boobs.
I just wanted to point that out. And like the first half of the movie like seems to revolve around boobs. Like the first at least 15 minutes since they wake up, they're talking about boobs in almost every scene.
Oh, it was great.
One of the girls sleeps in the nude, so everyone looks at her boobs, and Angela doesn't like anyone showing their boobs. So a couple
She's
of
like,
the girls
stop
are like,
being
"We'll
naked
check
now,
out my
go take a
boobs."
shower.
Yeah. So boobs.
And
boobs.
Yeah, so at breakfast you just like learn everybody's personality, which is they're all the same person. All the girls are like giggly sluts and all the dudes are giggly douches.
And then we're also introduced to the two giggly sisters who like to
Drink
smoke,
and smoke.
Drink and smoke.
Smoke some ganj.
Yeah.
Should
So
not
of course,
do that.
Of course, Angela doesn't like that at all.
Nope.
No.
And they don't come back to the cabin one night because they're out fucking having sex.
Yeah.
They're out
I thought that
fucking.
was like a precursor. I thought that was like an adjective.
So like
they're
after
fucking
They're out fucking
doing
having
something.
sex.
after the
Yeah.
after the breakfast, Angela finds the two of them out in the woods making a Weird Al Yankovic-esque version of her Happy Camper song that she sang at breakfast.
Oh, this was before they had sex with some dude. But
Oh,
yes,
this is yeah.
they were ridiculing
yeah.
her song. Not very
Wait,
cool.
do the twins die in this scene, or they?
No,
right
next
afterwards.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because then they stay out to have sex with
okay.
some dude, and she burns him alive.
Yep.
Yes.
Burns him one at a
But
time.
And she tells him, "Say no to drugs." And just burns him up.
simultaneously before this is going on, like after breakfast and those girls go off to get wasted. Excuse me. There's everybody else is at the pool where we see some titties.
And
there's
there was
like
a wet t-shirt contest boobies.
yeah.
there was this
one T-shirt, wet T-shirt, was way better than Meatballs 3 wet T-shirt entire concept.
Absolutely.
Concept of the wet T-shirt contest.
The thing here, the thing too is like, so we're also introduced to like, there's this like small band of like young kids who call
The only
themselves the Titty
age-appropriate-
Patrol. And what they do is they go and they peep on all the ladies as they're showing off their boobies, and they take pictures of them. So like they're in the pool, and this girl is coming out of the pool with like totally soaked shirt, so you can see right through it. And they're like, "Yo, party hat's 12 o'clock, guys!" Whoa!
I love that term so
This is
much.
awesome.
I hereby make you honorary members of the Titty Patrol if you watch this movie.
Yeah.
keeping your eye out for all the
For
titties.
peeping and taking pictures of all those party hats.
At the side of the pool, we actually get two characters developed, Molly and Sean, and they're like the only ones whose name I know.
Oh, I didn't even know him.
Yeah. Well, they kind of kept going over, like, Angela was obsessed with Molly, and the slutty woman was like, I like Sean. Why do you like Sean? Sean fucks girls. You don't want to blah, 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 blah. So that's how I know. So you see little character development there, and they get involved.
I think that's when we find out Sean's dad was a cop.
Yes.
And
who arrested Angela.
Because
Yeah,
they make really awkward small talk, like, hey, are your parents divorced? Yes. Are your parents divorced? No. Great.
That's
break
how
the
I
ice somehow.
introduce myself. Am I doing it wrong?
On the speed dating.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, you gotta
man.
wear
Your Tinder account.
You gotta have your wet T-shirt on, so that helps break the ice some
Yeah,
more.
yeah. You gotta
Oh,
get
shit,
those party
okay.
hats rocking.
Yeah.
I have to wear a wet T-shirt and mention dysfunctional family secrets.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Jackpot.
Jackpot.
I don't.
Oh,
what,
also when what?
What happens after that?
Well, when Angela like burns them, I thought it was funny that she like pours like vodka on them.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know if you guys
To,
noticed
like,
too,
set
but
the
like
flame.
there were joints all over her.
Yes.
She was like sprinkled with joints.
Right.
And one of them like is passed out, and she wakes up, and she's on a grill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Outside
When
of
she
Angela's
wakes
like
up,
murder
her sister
camp
is
house.
already burnt to a
Burnt
crisp.
to a
Yeah.
crisp.
Burnt
Ooh.
skeleton.
Barbecued.
Yeah. Which it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, I like
kinda
that.
like
I
it.
like the effects for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, all the dead bodies look pretty legit.
Yeah, I mean, well,
They look
yeah,
pretty
for the most
dead.
part.
Yeah. Yeah, they look pretty
Yeah.
dead.
And then it's a series of murders right after this, I think.
Yep.
Or she kills somebody and then she says, "Oh, I had to send them home for some reason or another."
Anytime that she kills someone, that's just what she says. And Uncle John's like, you need to tell me before you do it. And she's like, sorry, but they were doing something. Blah, blah, blah.
It almost makes you think too. I mean, like
They needed
I mean, I don't understand how this works because like, don't they have to go through Uncle John first? Because like they give him the checks. Wouldn't the parents have to like come in and like sign a thing to say like, yep, my kid is leaving, you know, for like legal documentation? I don't know.
Whoa. This is
Well,
the
this is
80s.
clearly not a very well-run operation.
That,
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
They don't do extensive
Uncle-
background checks on their counselors.
Well, I don't know
No.
because
Who could be
Angela-
12, who could be 40. We don't know.
Angela did say that she got great recommendations to get the
You would
job at the
think-
camp.
That those recommendations, they were from her like therapists and stuff. You would think that they had to disclose that she murdered 14 people.
Yeah,
Hey, she was all
But
better.
no.
She was all
and
better.
they let her out. That's whatever.
You know what's funny is it's just
I'm
like,
just gonna
she
go with
murdered
it.
a bunch of people at camp, but she went to prison for a couple years. She's fine now. Let's have
yeah.
her work at a camp
It was
again.
legit 4 years.
Yeah.
that's it. Good.
That's it.
4 years go by
14
pretty
to
fast.
18, she's good to go.
When you're getting...
Oh, I'm sorry, 6 years.
Oh, 6 years.
I'm sorry, I looked at the back of the box.
Big
6
difference.
years, guys.
They
two
say
whole
4 years in the movie.
Oh, they
They
did?
say 4 years in the movie.
Maybe
yeah.
it was 4 years of prison, in 2 years of therapy.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe,
Could
yeah.
have
I
been
don't
a
know.
combination deal.
Maybe.
I guess so.
I don't know.
You're
I don't
right.
know. They didn't really pay attention to that detail.
I've never
Yeah.
murdered 14 people and had to go to prison, so I can't speak.
I thought
on
you
that.
only murdered 8 the first time.
That's why I didn't go to
movie,
prison.
Yeah.
Oh,
she,
8?
She
I don't know.
murdered a good amount. Yeah, probably 6 to 10, give or
Okay.
take, somewhere around
All
there.
right.
There's a lot.
I got a murder count for this movie.
Oh, you do.
You
do.
Do you
counting
know? Can
the whole
you
movie?
reveal it, or
Well,
is that
I
a
mean,
fun fact at the end?
I mean, I'll reveal it. It's a fun fact, but the kill count for this movie that we see is 18.
Woo, that's a lot. That's why this
Ooh,
movie's so damn
like
long.
18 on-screen murders, or
18
does that include the dead bodies?
That includes
Like
the bodies
hanging
that we
around.
see.
Okay. Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
we can bring up at the end why it's
Mm-hmm.
not officially 19, but we could say it's 19.
let's We've
we'll
already
get there.
spoiled the first movie. Let's spoil this one at the end of this podcast. Let's spoil it
We'll get there.
in the timeline.
Basically, the rest of the movie up until like the end is basically a big thing of Angela killing different people.
Yeah.
So
She does it in a lot of different ways.
A lot
There
of
are
ways.
two guys who want to scare her. So this is where
think-
the cover of the VHS comes in. One has a hockey mask and a machete.
Well, they're going out to like scare girls at. Well, there's like a
No,
campfire
they wanted
going on,
to
right?
scare
scare
Angela
Angela.
specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other girls knew about it.
Did the drill come before that though?
That's true. Yeah, she's
Yes.
So
I don't
one of the
even know-
campers wants to go home. She hates the camp.
Right.
And in extremely bad acting, she's like, "No, I want to go home. I hate it here." So Angela is driving her, and she just stops the car, and
She says, "I hope you
Wait.
reconsider." She said, "No, I want to go home." So then she reaches for a drill.
she power drills her.
Power drills her.
And she turns on the drill and like it cut to a close up of her face and blood is squirting on her.
Yeah.
So we don't actually get to see the drill go through her flesh.
Right.
There's
But
a lot
whatever,
of
I mean, it's still cool.
There's a lot of kills like that where you don't actually see this stuff happen.
Right.
Yeah.
The movie did throw a good curveball. It was either after this one or the next murder. There's a young camper who like spills paint. They're doing arts and farts and crafts and stuff.
Arts and crafts.
And
Arts and farts and arts and farts and crafts.
Poops and scoops and farts and crafts. Perfect weekend.
One camper is just like, "No, I want to go home. I don't like it here. I want to go home. Blah, blah, blah." And Angela's like, "Are you sure?" She's like, "I want to go home. I don't like it here." So they just let her go home.
Oh yeah, she got out scot-free.
Yeah, real curveball.
Couldn't believe
she
that.
could be
Smart
the
girl.
only survivor.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Hmm.
True.
Wow.
I didn't
yeah.
think of that.
The only one who said, "I want to go home," and they were just like, "Fine."
Which is
Leave.
weird because there was
Well,
the
the
other girl
second
who
one
said,
that
"I want to
wanted to
go
go
home,"
home.
and she drilled her. So I
Yep.
don't know.
Oh,
Must have been like
so
a
during-
one-time deal.
During the arts and farts and crafts, is that when they're making their plan to scare Angela?
No, that's a little later on.
Oh, is it?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So there's this whole part where like they're doing like they're playing like blindfolded haunted house where they blindfold you and they put your hand in like cold spaghetti and stuff and they're like, "Ooh, it's
go for guts.
Or like it's like when
Yeah.
you have like the
Peeled grapes.
you have the peeled grapes or a peeled orange, like, "Ew, it's a brain." And then they go to Angela and she goes, "Dead teenagers' brains."
They're like, "Oh, that looks really good. What is it?" And she's like, "Dead teenagers' brains."
Yeah, I thought that was a
I'm
good
not
gag.
fucking
I like that.
pretty
joking
good.
around, guys. It's
And so-
dead teenagers' brains.
Next to them, they got the farts and crafts table where the couple of guys are like, they're like painting up a hockey mask and making a Freddy Krueger glove. And they're like, "All right, yeah, we're going to go scare Angela later." So a guy like puts on some latex rubber mask adhesive stuff. He puts on the hat and he puts on the glove and he goes, "I'm going to give Angela a real nightmare tonight." I'm like, "Oh, boy, here comes up the lawsuit." And then the other guy has the machete and the mask.
Wait. Where did the chainsaw come from?
So what happens is Angela later on out in the woods gets the Freddy Krueger glove and slits the Freddy Krueger guy's throat open. He's for like 10 minutes. And then he dies. And then Angela puts on a Leatherface mask and like a
Well,
jumpsuit.
she skins that dude's face off.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she's
Whoever
wearing
was
that.
doing the Freddy Krueger thing.
And then she's got a chainsaw.
But the chainsaw comes out of nowhere.
No,
I believe, right?
No, she had the chainsaw.
Oh, she had it with. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Because yeah.
And then she chopped up off screen the black guy with the hockey mask.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's
Well,
scared.
the hockey mask guy thinks that this like bloody face of his dead friend fools him.
Oh yeah.
It's dark out. Whatever. I'll buy it.
There you go.
And he like tries to do a sword fight with her, like he's joking around with his machete. He's like, "On guard!" Blah! And then she like slices his leg open with the chainsaw and proceeds to chop him up.
Yep.
So then, one of the girl who's like the camp slut is all like doing it in the bathroom with this guy, and there's all candles and a hairband playing on the boombox. Two candles underneath the sink.
Two candles.
And a lot of cans of soup for some reason.
Yeah, like falling
Cans
on
of
the ground.
soup.
Cans of soup. And
you guys don't have sex with cans of soup around? What's wrong with you?
Angela,
I only have sex with cans of soup around.
Angela can't get her chainsaw working, so she's just like knocking on the door. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing in the bathroom?"
Yeah,
if
like,
I was
why
a
is the
girl,
door
I'd be
locked?
like, "Yo, I'm taking a shit, stupid. Get out of here!" But no, yeah.
Can you smell what I'm doing? Jeez.
She comes out and she's like, "Yo, I got my menstrual cramps." You know.
By the way.
Yeah. And the boyfriend has to hide in the bathroom stall.
Yeah.
And like his dick is dangerously close to the toilet. And like, I don't know. I found that disturbing.
That's kind of gross.
In this scene
Yeah.
and a future scene, this girl is so bad at sex. So bad at sex.
Yeah, she got the sex scene with the guy.
She doesn't even know to take her panties off.
Seriously.
And it looks like they're both in excruciating pain.
They're just no, in the bathroom one, they're just struggling around like,
Oh,
we
she
don't know
can't
what
take
we're
her
doing.
pants
Oh,
off. Yeah.
It's just like, let's just flop around. That'll make it look real.
It's like
Let's
it's like
just
that
throw
whole
soups
like
of cans of soup everywhere.
it's like a Benny Hill skit of like people trying to take their clothes off.
Yeah.
It was weird.
But then in the future sex scene, it's just like she's like
She looks like she's in so much pain, and the guy too. I mean, it's like there's no lube. Oh, I don't know what's going on there, but it looks not erotic, not romantic.
It seems
Have they
to
ever
me,
seen a Cinemax late night softcore porn before?
Yeah, geez
That's how
Louise.
you make it look like you're having sex without actually having sex.
You need a big black sock on your dick.
Yeah.
That's right.
And they're all sweaty and gross, and they're just like, it's like, that was 10 seconds. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, dude's probably a virgin. He couldn't resist.
He doesn't know how to do it.
No.
What? I don't know what to do. This is all new to me. What am I doing? Anyway.
And then she gets up and she's just like, "All right, we'll see ya."
You don't have AIDS, do you? No? Okay, see ya.
Now you do.
He might not, because it might not have actually gone in. We don't know.
We don't know. That did not get discussed in the film.
Yes.
And
Come draw your own conclusions, audience.
So you find out that the two kids from Titty Patrol have been taking pictures of Angela as she's been changing her shirt.
Oh, all the girls.
Oh, well, yeah, that
All
of
the
them.
girls. But
So
specifically, Angela's in the stack of photos that they have.
They're going through all the Polaroids, like,
they-
"Whoa, look
That's
at these
not
boobies.
cool.
They're out of focus. Jeez, you klutz."
Look at these
Did
sweet
they-
80 boobs.
So-
80s boobs.
So
Did they show Angela's tits in the photo? Because I
Yeah.
couldn't see it on the screen.
Yeah.
I thought it was just her bra.
Well, I think
Her and her bra.
well, there were a couple of shots of somebody like pulling their shirt up and kind of like up and down.
That was the other
So I
girls,
thi-
because they were blonde.
But I thought, it looked like it was from like the same shot. So I thought that they were alluding to it was Angela.
Because I'm just saying that Angela's tits have to be fake. I know she has a fake vagina, or I don't know what the.
Dude, when you get a sex change, I think they give you all the hormone pills that make you grow boobies. I mean, look at
In the
Bruce
80s,
Jenner.
though?
Does Bruce Jenner have boobies?
Yeah, but this was the 80s. Bruce Jenner was running like marathons back then,
Yeah.
and so
No, I'm
they
talking
didn't
about
have the
I'm talking about
technology. Is
now
what I'm
in,
saying.
Like whenever the hell Bruce Jenner got a sex change, did
Yeah,
he get
30 years
boobies
later.
made?
Oh yeah, he
You
has
can get
fake
implants.
boobies,
So how
right?
come could
You can
Angela
get
could have
implants,
gotten
you can get
implants in the 80s?
hormones. It's
Right. Well,
there's
yeah,
a lot of
and,
ways
like, one
that
of
it
the-
can happen.
Right.
I think the dude that had the Freddy glove, or the dude with the police officer, I don't know, they look exactly the same. One of the dudes was like, and they forced her to have a sex change, and our parents' taxes paid for it.
Oh yeah.
It's just a very strange line.
Maybe they're in Canada,
Some real political hot takes.
where healthcare is free. So
Hey, this was the Reagan era, so
So
what
no
are some other
free
interesting
sex
ways
changes.
that campers died in this movie?
Yeah, there were like so many.
Someone gets one of the girls gets strangled with guitar wire.
Well, I thought that was interesting because like that was kind of comedic, where she's just like talking, looking in the mirror, combing her hair, like how she's like getting suspicious of all
And
these
she's, like-
campers.
And Angela's
Yeah.
Angela's walking around the bunk like trying to find ways to murder her. Like she picks up like
like
a
comb.
hanger, and she's like, "Will this do?" Like hitting her hand. She's like, "No," and throws it down, and then picks up a radio and is like, "Can I smash?"
Yeah.
Like does the smashing kind
Like,
of motion.
that's funny.
No, that's it was kind
Yeah.
of funny. And then she just
And-
rips a string off her guitar and mob
That seems like the
style
worst
just-
option.
The thing too is I felt like after
know.
this they started getting uncreative, as if they're all like, "Shit, we kind of like ran out of good ideas of how to kill people."
They blew their
Well,
load
here's my
prematurely.
theory.
They prematurely blew their wad.
Well, I mean, like
on the
after
murders.
this,
Yeah,
she just
that's
mostly knifes people with her pocket knife for almost the rest of the movie.
Well, you know, when you got to get the job done, you need done quick and easy.
I guess.
Well, I think because this is where, because Angela really had no motive to kill that girl other than she was like suspicious,
Yeah.
but she didn't like have any evidence that there was murders or anything going on. And
Well, she was getting.
This is when
the camper was getting suspicious because she tried calling a few of the campers who
their parents or whatever.
allegedly got sent home, and
Yeah.
all the parents were like, "No, they're still there." So
Right.
then Angela was like, "Gotta cover these tracks."
Right.
Yeah,
So
right.
she
Bitch.
just
Even the
this
other
is where
girl-
she flips out and she can't be creative anymore because she literally has to kill every single person at the camp.
everybody.
Yeah.
So you find out that Uncle John fires her because she let too many people go from camp.
At this point, there's barely anybody left.
There's literally nobody.
What
So-
does he care? They have the money.
That's true. Yeah, he's already.
They're not going to
already
get it
checked
next year, though. You need
Oh,
returning
yeah.
customers.
The camp's gonna get.
That's
shut
why
down.
they couldn't
True.
send the nudie photo kids home because they've been coming here for 10 years or
Yeah.
something like that.
Emilio and
Titty Patrol kids. I don't know.
Emilio?
Emilio.
They had
Emilio.
names? Where did you get
Emilio was one of the
from?
kids' names, and Charlie.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Only
yeah,
you can
when-
remember this.
Oh, well, there's an
Angela-
interesting fact to go along with this.
Okay.
So we'll save
Oh.
that towards the end.
Emilio and Charlie, I feel like I know where this is going.
Yeah.
I don't, but we'll save that for later.
That's fine.
So when Angela shows the only other counselor the photos of he just goes, "Nice tits."
Oh yeah. Hey, wouldn't you have done the same?
I mean, I probably would have, yes.
I would have said the same thing, or I would have said, "Whoa, look at them knockers," you know.
Some variation of, look at those bosoms.
Yeah,
would've said
Kevbot
that.
takes a more classy approach.
Indeed, these are fine breasticles.
That's the BBC version of Sleepaway Camp 2.
Yeah, that's the Downton Abbey. Sleepaway Abbey.
Streaming on Acorn. So, yeah, so like we're coming down to the wire. The body count is rising, and I was wondering the whole movie. I'm thinking like, where the hell is she storing all these bodies? Like, where are they going? Right?
Oh, you didn't know?
That,
Like
that
she-
was going into my head. You know?
Really? Because I mean, I thought it was.
Wait a sec.
She goes to her camp house or whatever. What, you were saying something?
Before we get to where she hides the bodies, we forgot to talk about the shittiest murder.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You're
Yeah. So
right.
like
The shitty
girl,
patrol.
The girl who's like the wicked slut goes up to her, and
She follows her up to this abandoned cabin a mile away from the regular camp. And someone else want to talk about how she gets killed?
so she gets stabbed in the back twice, which doesn't really seem to phase her that much. And then
It
She's
momentarily
got a
knocks
thick
her
back.
down. but-
yeah. I find that like a lot of like the blows that people get from either a big log or a knife or anything like that in this movie doesn't really seem to affect them all that much.
She
all
was a
got super strength.
cheerleader. They have strong back muscles.
I guess so.
Yeah,
Doing all them flips.
Yeah. It's the 80s. Maybe they're all just all up on coke. I don't know.
could be.
So,
Probably.
So like, Angela puts her into an outhouse and was like putting her face down into the toilet of the outhouse. Like, hey, what's down there? Yeah, shit, you've been a shitty girl. Get in there. And like somehow fits her entire body down into the shitter. And she's like poking her down with a big stick. And the more that she pops up, the more that like she gets like leeches and shit all over her.
It reminds me of that scene in Jarhead where
I've never seen it.
Where he has to clean the toilets. But yeah, what's strange to me is that there are leeches in this shithole.
There's water. I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
I thought they
Drowning
were
her in piss and shit was clearly not enough. They had to add a third element for comedy rules of 3.
I guess so.
That's true.
Comedy rules of 3.
What's the topper here?
Yeah.
I thought when we see her dead body, I thought the leeches were little poopies.
What's weird is like if she's
Little
dead,
poops and scoops.
if she's dead, why are the leeches still on her? She's
still got blood to suck, right?
Oh
yeah,
well,
they need
because this movie does
dry her
take place
out.
over the span of 4 days.
4 days.
4 days.
4 days.
Oh, and every time there's a new day, it shows an establishing shot of like the moon, so we know it's nighttime now.
And
there's
Howling
just
Wolf.
like this. Yeah, I feel like it's a person doing a wolf imitation, right? Did you guys get the same impression?
It seemed
Right?
pretty.
Yeah, okay. Because like
You
I
did
thought
that
it was gonna cut to the first time we saw it. I thought it was gonna cut to one of the douchey guys at a campfire going, "Awoo!" But no,
Angela's
it's
the
supposed to be
killer, and
real.
she's a werewolf.
Oh,
what
hey,
a
you might
twist.
find that out in Sleepaway Camp 3.
Maybe.
She might be a werewolf next time. That really ups the ante. It's kind of like the Tremors movies where they try to come up with like a
Where
new
all
version
the
of the
Tremors
graboid.
The graboids are all werewolves.
You know what I mean? In each movie they got
They're
a different
giant
graboid. In this
underground
movie,
werewolf.
They got it. Hey man, they gotta push it so
Vampire
people will watch
underground
it.
werewolves.
Yeah,
They're all underground Draculas.
yeah, right. Underground.
They only come out when the moon is full. But also they're werewolves.
But they have to
so
listen for the
it makes
howl.
sense.
Perfect.
So
Perfect sense. So
the-
anywho, back to Sleepaway Camp 2.
The abandoned cabin that Angela keeps going to that we see a few times, that's where she hides the bodies.
Yeah,
And
she's got a
Molly
big
and
shrine.
Sean follow
why did they
her
go up
there because after she got fired and she was upset or whatever.
Oh, right. And like the like good girl, did you said her name was Molly?
Molly.
All right, I believe you. Molly, who is
Thank you.
the like only nice or like in Angela's eyes, she's the only person worthy of staying alive.
Right.
So
And because
when
Molly likes Sean, she's like, all right, he'll do for now.
Right. So there's a moment where Angela like consoles Molly because of her, she's upset that Sean's banging some other broad or something like this. So Angela trusts her, and then I assume Molly follows Angela because now Angela's upset and she wants to console her. Yes?
Yes, because this is right after
Okay.
Angela got fired.
Yep.
And Sean stumbles into the abandoned cabin and just barfs all over the place.
Well, there's nice like romantic candles everywhere.
Yeah,
Is
all
Sean
dead
the blonde
bodies are
guy?
lined against the walls.
Yeah.
They're all sitting comfortably in the afterlife.
Is he the blonde guy?
No,
Which one?
no, Sean is
Oh yeah,
think
the
so.
guy who has the cop father. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was dark hair
who's
guy.
yeah,
Right.
He's like 30, wicked hairy chest. Wore his shirt. Wore his khaki shorts up past his belly button.
Well, like the thing too is like every single person looks to be like they're 40, right? There's even a part where Angela is talking to Molly, and she's like, when I was a kid at camp, when I was your age, and I'm thinking, you're both like the same damn age. What are you talking about? So like then, I'm sorry. Go ahead, there, T-Man.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that the blonde dude, someone tips him off that they those two other kids went to the cabin.
Yeah.
And then he follows, and he sees all the ruckus that has been going on. But I guess we skipped over how she attacks them, so...
Well, she
Take it away, Mo.
so she ties up the two kids, and and she's talking about how much she likes French fries and is talking to them, and then out of nowhere,
I'm a nut for French fries.
So the guy with the big ball, his name was TC. Is that right?
TC. He's the
counselor.
He's clearly the other counselor.
Clearly
looks like Dave Coulier, probably around that age.
Yeah.
Like 35, maybe.
So he goes in there and instantly gets splashed with battery acid in his face, which kills him.
Of course.
And so that's that. The other two people are tied up on the side of the
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't kill you.
I was thinking the same thing too. But maybe
Or
he
like
this was
even...
special battery acid.
You
this
know,
is
like
80s battery acid.
It was mixed with oatmeal.
Yes.
Oh yeah. You know how like when
in a tin cup.
You know how
Yes.
when you get like really hurt, you can go into shock, and then you could die.
Right.
Maybe that's what
I
happened.
guess if your face is melting off, maybe that's what happened.
Maybe.
And then she finished him off later. And then she decapitates that other dude.
Sean.
Oh yeah, that like came out of nowhere.
He was tied up, and she was gonna feed him oatmeal or corn or something like that, and that's when he's
I thought
like,
with battery acid in it, right?
No, because
no. She wanted to keep him alive.
Angela ate some of it
Oh.
herself.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is when he reiterates that his dad's a cop, but we find out that his dad was one of the cops that arrested her in the first sleepaway camp, and that's when she's like, "I did my time, motherfucker."
Yeah,
I did
I'm a
4
lady.
While
years.
talking to Molly. Oh, and then
And then he's like, "Oh, you're gonna pay," and then he gets his head
Chopped off?
clear, just with a blunt object, just falls right off.
so then
She's got some strength.
so she puts his head in a TV, and she's like, "Hey, Molly, look who's on TV." So I thought that was
It
pretty
was
good.
so
That was a
like
good-
out of nowhere
Yeah.
too. It had,
there were like on top of this too. Like I know we're like ratting off all the murders and stuff, but let me tell you guys something. There are a lot of times in this movie where it's pretty darn slow, and you could tell for a matter of fact that they are just trying to fill up some time to get this sucker to 88 minutes.
how?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 88 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought it was 80
Okay.
minutes.
Those credits must be rolling very slowly.
Dude, they were
Because
very slow.
Yeah.
81 minutes.
Oh, was it 81? Oh, I'm sorry.
Because
Oh.
it was released in 88.
Oh, maybe that's what I saw.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh,
That's okay.
because
It did not feel like 81 minutes. It felt way longer at times.
Like there's a whole thing
it didn't.
where
I don't think. What?
it was like this whole section where they're going over like a bad dream that Angela has, and it's just recapping murders that already happened in the
yeah.
movie,
It's-
and they're like
she,
slowing down
watches
her
the
voice.
trailer for the movie in her head.
Yeah, and
basically.
or there's just like these weird little teeny scenes with the campers that don't go anywhere
Yeah.
for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then
I would have liked to see the Titty Patrol developed more.
yeah, I wanted to see more of the
I was
Titty Patrol.
interested
They
in
were
that
they were like my favorite
storyline.
characters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like the Titty Patrol. I usually like
Titties?
I usually like it in these movies when there's like the small gang of the kids, like kind of like in Meatballs too. There's like the gang of
Right.
kids with Meathead the alien. Like I'm more interested in their little misadventures than anybody else's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like
What
they
if-
could have
what
like
if the
stumbled
Titty
across the
Patrol-
bodies and like misinterpreted it or something and have a fun little like side quest
Yeah.
mystery where they're trying to solve it or something.
Right.
How much more would you love the Titty Patrol if they had a cheese ball?
Oh man, this movie
Right?
needed a cheese. Dude, that's like the one thing that this movie was missing was a cheese ball. There wasn't a single fat guy at the camp.
Oh, they were all way too fit.
Dude,
Way too
seriously. Oh,
Well, I mean, this isn't a teen sex comedy though, so it doesn't have to abide by the cheese ball
doesn't
rule.
matter. It's still the 80s, and they're at a camp. There has to be a cheese ball. Has to be.
Okay.
They broke the #1 rule of camp movies right here.
Well,
if
I
you're
don't
in a
think
camp
any of the
movie, you need a cheese ball.
I don't think any of the Friday the 13th movies have a cheese ball.
Come on, there's got to be a cheese ball in there.
Unless Kevin Bacon is the cheese ball.
You know what's funny? I think I have all of the Friday the 13th, but I haven't seen
Send
a
them
single
to
one.
me.
I haven't seen
Really?
a single one of them.
I'm not a big fan of that series, and I'm not saying I hate it. It's just like, that's okay. And I've seen most of them.
Yeah,
I just gotta say, I got the video game, and it's fucking dope. It is so much
The
fun.
Friday the 13th
It's
NES
so addictive.
game?
NES
Oh,
game?
you're talking about the
No,
new
no, no.
one.
Oh, the new
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
I heard the game
new
was
one.
like totally riddled with bugs and glitches.
Oh, it
and-
is. It absolutely is. It crashes a lot, but
Oh,
it's still
jeez.
fun when
But
it
you
works.
just straight up like murder people.
Yes.
It's just like, hey, let me rip this guy in half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
So is it multiplayer right now? Is that right?
Yeah.
So-
but anyway-
one person is Jason and one person is Camper, right?
It's like 1 versus 7, so like the camper players like try to hide and escape while Jason tries to kill them before they do.
So does
Nice.
somebody play Jason, or is Jason like the game's AI?
Somebody plays Jason. It's random, so
Yeah.
Okay.
anyway.
Footage from it looks awesome. So good to get your
but if
glowing
you want to
recommendation.
play with me on Xbox, you
Yeah, I
should
do.
Fucking
Hells yeah.
What's your handles, guys? So people can
Duke
play
Phillips.
with you. What?
Duke Phillips of
Duke Phillips.
the critic fame.
That's a
Oh,
Duke catastrophe.
right,
Play
right.
Friday the 13th with me.
All right. Not
Anyway.
the Dick Buckus or anything or Poop Buckus.
No.
Poop buckets?
How about you, Kevbot?
I don't remember exactly how it's spelled out, but it's Kevin Oneater with a 0 for the O.
There you go. Find these guys. Me, I don't have a modern system. I'm still playing PSX. All right. One
The hell is
player
that?
games on PSX. So
PSX?
that's-
PlayStation 1.
That before PlayStation 2,
this is like the reboot?
PlayStation 1 was referred to as a PSX.
Oh.
So I'm sorry,
excuse
PS1.
me.
I like playing my PS1 and the old Sega Saturn.
Yep.
Anywho.
Anyway, sorry. We
Back
got
on track.
a tangent there.
Sleepaway Camp 2 on the Happy Campus. So we're almost at the end of the movie, folks.
Yes.
As
Where
if it didn't
where
feel
are
long
we, though?
enough.
Where are
So
we?
the nice Angela goes to bury a body or do something. She goes to the shitter to take her I don't know what. She leaves the house for some reason. And then that's when Molly escapes.
Oh yeah. That's
and
right.
then she goes back to find help at the camp. And
Well, this
as she escapes, Angela's coming back in and she hits her with a stick, and like Angela no-sells the thing hardcore. She just falls down. It's awesome.
like she doesn't look like she got. It's like she's being hit with like a pool noodle.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't do anything.
it just knocks her down, and
what
she's
noodle?
she no-sells it. It's just she's working stiff, you know.
so
She doesn't sell it at all.
This has
She's
to be
had a hard day.
the absolute longest friggin' in the woods chase I've ever seen in any movie ever.
Oh, it was like
It
5
takes
minutes long.
forever.
They both get lost in the woods, and then they're running in a cornfield or something, and
It's like they find each other, they kind of like rustle with each other, and then they split up again. And
Yeah.
then they meet back up, they kind of hug each other and rustle around trying to get for the knife, and then they split back up again.
then Molly falls off a small cliff.
Yeah. And I think she thinks she's dead.
Yes.
So-
that's what we're led to believe,
Uh-huh.
but she's not, which we find out later.
Well,
Angela
who goes back
I think
to the
Angela ends up killing every single person in camp because there's one girl left with like short hair, and she finds like
wasn't
the dead
Molly?
bodies of the titty patrol. No, there's this other girl with short hair.
that was someone right. There was this random lady that came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
They showed her
Yeah,
once earlier.
Yeah.
She's like the only other camp counselor who was going to be the
Right.
girls' counselor since Angela got fired.
Oh, that's right.
I
forgot.
don't remember seeing her before this scene.
She's like 2 minutes,
Yeah.
if that. You blink and you miss her. She's
Yeah, I
like, these people go swimming. These people go on a hike with me. See ya.
She goes to
Oh,
Uncle
okay.
John's, his main office, and everybody's dead. Angela's already in there. Sticks her with the knife. So that's everybody. She checked everybody off the list. They're all done.
Yep.
So
But
she's got to
not
skip
Molly.
town. You know?
She
So
does.
even though she has her own car, because, you know, you see her in a...
It got all bloody.
Yeah, maybe she didn't want to sit in her car because it was all filled with, like, a girl that's all drilled out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, she didn't put down a tarp or anything.
No, no
She needs
seat
to
covers.
Think this through more.
Not very smart.
So she
They
hitches
didn't
a
quite
ride.
have the CSI that they do now, but
Yeah.
you know, you could
True.
still you'd still get pulled over under suspicious driving.
Yeah. True,
Something
true. I
like
didn't think of that.
I don't know.
So she hitches a ride with some, like, wicked, trashy lady.
Who's like, you
She's
got
like a cowgirl.
I love to smoke. Have some gum.
It's Angela's not having any of that.
Yeah.
So she just knifes her up real
She just
good.
stabs her in the face and kills her.
And Molly ends up waking up, and she's like, I gotta skip town. And just like in the Goonies, when Chunk goes in front of the Cherokee, and you come to find out it's the Fratelli brothers in the Cherokee. Same thing happens here, where it is Angela driving the truck, and she's like, "Whoa, hey there, camper!" And that's the end of Sleepaway Camp 2.
Yeah.
What
It
happened,
like
campers?
super zooms in and like blurs on Molly's face. And is that kill number 19? We
Maybe.
assume so,
Don't
but we never
know.
actually see.
I don't see why Angela didn't just run her over when she had
Seriously.
the chance.
Well,
Dramatic
I think she was
effect.
in love with Molly.
Oh,
so.
you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was trying not to hurt her, right?
Possibly.
So,
Yeah, there's a lot of weird sexual overtones in the first one.
Oh
obviously.
yeah. You know what? Like I was like, Lily, the credits rolled, and I'm like, is that it? That's
Yeah,
the end
I
of the
did.
movie?
It was so
Hey,
abrupt that
I'm thinking, wait a minute, they're tricking us. There's got to be something at the end of the credits, okay? So
there is.
I'm fast forwarding, and the credits take forever to roll, even on fast forward, because hey, they got to get their 81 minutes in, and we get to the very end, and what do we see? A clip that was already in the movie where Angela goes, "Good night, campers," and we already seen the clip. So why the hell they put that at the end of the movie?
No clue.
Drove me
I
bananas.
mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Ugh, drove me
There's
bananas.
nothing wrong with that.
There's something wrong with you.
Oh, I'm not gonna contest that whatsoever.
Anywho, all right, that is Sleepaway Camp 2, folks.
Sleepaway Camp
Unhappy
2.
campers.
Unhappy campers. Damn.
Any fun facts?
Yeah, any
Yeah,
factoids?
let's go over this. It's 81 minutes. Rated R.
Barely.
Horror and comedy. Released
No.
in 1988, but filmed in 1987.
There you go.
Oh, we didn't talk about this. We always do in the beginning. What did we eat?
Oh, yeah, holy crap. How did we totally miss this, dude?
I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
It's the last couple times have been a little unorganized, but
Oh,
that's
yeah.
okay.
So what, how about you? You got the like real fast food today.
Yeah, I got some McNoo-Noos, and they gave me way too many drinks. So I
What?
shared
How
one
many
with Jane.
drink? Why would they give you?
I ordered
too many
I ordered a
drinks?
large drink, a large Coke, and they gave me a medium. And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I ordered a medium." So they were like, "Okay, well, sorry." I ordered a large. I got a medium. I said I ordered a large, and they said, "Well, just take the medium, and here's a large." And then they came back. They went away from the window to get me my food. Come back. They hand me my food, and they go, "Did we give you a drink?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got my large drink." And they said, "Oh, well, okay, here's your large drink." And I was like, "Well, so I had 3 drinks. I ordered one.
They
I got
usually
3 drinks."
forget something.
Yeah.
Usually they just get your order wrong, but this time you got the gold.
It's not even like
Yeah.
the
You hit the McDonald's lottery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not even like it was busy or anything, but I don't know, I took it.
Cool.
Share one with Dean, and
yeah.
working
And it
on my
said
second.
dude on the side of
Yeah,
it. That was
it's
cool.
Share an ice cold Coke with a dude.
And you did exactly just that.
Yeah, so I got some McDonald's, McNoo-Noos. Dane Train, you had something delicious.
I
looking.
had leftover Bertucci's pizza. Leftover Bertucci's.
Dude.
Which the TV station here where we record the show got a brand spanking new, wicked nice toaster oven, so I popped it in there and got it all
the
nice.
taxpayers paid for.
Yeah, I got it all.
It's not a sex change. Come on.
I got it all toasted up and crispy, so it was good. 2 pieces with cheese, 2 pieces had some sausage on it, and it was real good. Bertucci's.
I had water.
We make
Down in
pizza.
the kitchen. Oh, you had water today?
No
I
Diet
had
Coke?
water
Yeah,
today.
man. You tell me you didn't have any diet soda pop over there?
I had
I
enough.
drank it all.
I had enough
for dinner.
for everyone.
Yeah, that's
And then
true.
some.
Yeah, man. If only you
Yeah,
could have
it's-
given one to him.
Pass
yeah,
it
just
through the
overnight
screen.
some
Yeah.
Coke for me. Thanks.
Coca Vision.
Yeah.
Soda Vision.
So, all right, let's go to the facts. It was directed by Michael Simpson, who also directed Sleepaway Camp 3.
Woo!
Ooh, good
movie
job.
called Funland. And
Okay.
Fast Food.
Oh no shit!
No
Yep.
way.
Oh wait, I
Which-
think we talked about
We
this.
did- we
when
did touch
talked about
upon
fast
this, yeah.
food.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
kooky
we
crazy.
did Fast Food.
Cool.
So.
All right,
I
guys,
like
what's
this
better,
guy.
Sleepaway Camp 2 or fast food?
Sleepaway Camp 2.
Better than fast food?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, even though Angela murders 18 people, she is still way more likable than the main character in Fast Food, who is a complete dickhead.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I get you on that. You know what? If,
We'll let the ratings decide
All
what we
right.
like better.
Yeah.
So.
all right.
By the way, the description for Funland, let me pull that up because I looked at it
Please
real
do.
quickly. I had no clue what it was.
Okay.
The concept seemed pretty interesting.
Oh yeah.
If someone has Funland, contact us.
Funland.
When did that come out?
Not Funkland, Funland. Funland. 1987. When a mob family takes over an amusement park after the owner dies under mysterious circumstances, the recently fired clown mascot seeks vengeance for the loss of his job.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
awesome.
is this a horror movie or a comedy? Like
This is a
I thought it was a
comedy
children's
slash
movie. Then I
crime
thought it was
movie.
a comedy. Oh, it's not even
That's-
a horror movie.
That's the
Oh, wicked cool
that's
cover.
the
Can I
cover.
see?
Here, Topher.
Oh, check out the cover, man. Funland. Hey, if
Oh
anybody
yeah,
out
I've
there,
seen that cover around. Yeah,
if
yeah,
anybody
yeah.
out there has seen Funland or has a copy of it, let us know.
Oh my God. Welcome to the abusement park. What a tagline.
Oh, that's awesome.
What a tagline.
That
so
is
anyway,
sweet.
Oh
yeah.
man, this guy's got his box art and vocabulary down.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And by the way,
Yes.
oh shit, what the hell is this guy's name?
Here's a cheese ball.
I think one of the main guys in this movie is Squiggy from
Lenny and Squiggy?
Yeah, from Laverne and Shirley.
Really?
So anyway,
In Funland.
yeah, in
Oh,
Funland.
cool.
Oh, I was
Anyway.
like, I don't remember seeing him in Sleepaway Camp.
That's okay. Cool. Going on. Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 were filmed back to back.
No shit. Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
Lord of the
wow.
Rings style.
Maybe
It's
that's
like
why they're
Back to
so
the Future.
short.
Yes, for Back to the Future.
Cool.
The original actress who played Angela was asked to return, but she didn't quite click with the dialogue and the one-liners.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah. And
She should have done it.
She was also preparing to go off to college, so
Oh. No.
so those were the two reasons. It was shot at a YMCA camp in Waco, Georgia,
Oh, no kidding.
and it's now private property, but some of the buildings are still there.
Oh, cool.
Probably some of the dead
Yeah,
bodies too.
spooky.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I already said the kill count. All the characters, with the exception of Angela, were all named after famous '80s actors and actresses,
Oh.
specifically like Brat Pack people. So Uncle John was John Hughes.
Oh.
One of the other counselor guys, TC, is Tom Cruise.
No shit.
Okay.
So Molly
Oh.
Ringwald. There's one guy, Judd, who's Judd Nelson.
Okay.
Ali Sheedy, I think. There's Emilio and Charlie for Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen.
Gotcha.
So that's pretty much that was the whole reason why everyone else was named after that. So
that's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Fun fact.
Cool.
Fun little fact there. That's it. There were no trailers on this. Went right into the movie. It was pretty cool. It had a pretty cool soundtrack.
I felt like this movie had like no music at all except for
I don't remember.
It didn't, but it had like 3 like sweet like 80s metal. songs.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, right. Yeah, there was a lot of hair metal in this.
Yeah.
In this movie, which was awesome.
Yeah. Cool. So that's pretty much it.
right.
Let's guess the ratings.
Oh boy.
On IMDb, out of 10, what do you guys think the rating was?
8.5.
I already
8.5.
I know what it is, so I can't
How do you
guess.
know what it is?
Because I looked at fucking IMDb.
You're not supposed to do that. That's his job, not yours, you clown.
Well, how can I never, ever look at it?
You
being
can never
upfront.
look at IMDb. Don't even go to your own IMDb page.
I wanted to check to see if it was the same actress, which obviously it's not. But so
you could have found it out of Wikipedia.
I can't
you
block
dunce.
I'm sorry. You're right.
It is the same. It is the same Angela in
number 3.
Number 3.
Right.
And
Tim Curry,
in
Angela.
the mid 2000s, they tried to make a return to Sleepaway Camp.
I heard about that.
Right.
Or they did. I remember seeing a trailer.
Yeah.
And they tried to. Oh, they tried to make a 4th one in the early 90s, and the production company went bankrupt when they started shooting.
Right.
Bummer.
So they filmed like a scene, and then it got shut down.
I had heard that there is some kind of fan-made. If anybody out there in podcast land could fill us in on this, I had heard that somebody
email us at thevhsbandits@gmail.com.
I heard that there was some kind of a like fan-made cut where it's kind of like Deadly Night, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, where it's like all pieces from the first movie. Where I heard that it's basically a compilation of scenes from all 3 movies with like some new added footage. You know
And it's
what I mean?
only 90 minutes because they cut out all the fluff.
Yeah. So like that, I think that somebody made something like that.
Nice.
So I had seen somewhere.
Send us a link if you know where it is or a copy.
Yeah, if anybody knows anything about this,
just drop us a line.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep.
We didn't go over what the IMDb rating was. So you know what it was. Topher, do you want to reveal?
5.5.
5.5.
Middle of the road, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Right down the middle.
Amazon has a 5-star rating system. What do you guys think the VHS copy is rated?
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5? Okay.
I'm going to say 4.5.
4.5 out of 5? It's 3.6.
Come on. Now,
Oh,
really?
no. That's
You
really
guys get
low.
really angry at me. Like,
Jeez
I don't rate
Louise.
this.
No,
Kevin,
not you.
what the hell?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's your fault. I'm
Jeez.
sorry. It's so low.
So on Amazon, you can purchase a copy of Sleepaway Camp 2 on VHS starting at $35.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is an
Yes.
expensive tape.
On eBay, if you're lucky, a few
And I
completed
mean
listings,
lucky.
and I mean lucky. If you are a real eBay sniper,
There might just
the
be
lowest
one left.
completed listing I have found for this is $10 plus shipping and handling. A lot of
That's
bundles
not
though. You
crazy.
can get like 1 and 2 or 2 and 3 or 1 and 3 combination.
Yeah.
So
That's a good deal.
yeah, that's a real good deal if you can find it. There's a lot more that are a little more pricey.
Or you might be able to find it at the VHS Bandits tape swap if someone brings it.
Perhaps, yeah. Yeah. We'll talk about that in a moment. But yeah, you just maybe asterisk may not, but
No guarantee.
yeah, there might be a copy of Sleepaway Camp 2 on Happy Campers, or 1 or 3 at the VHS Bandits Swaparama. But we'll talk about that in a moment.
So now we're gonna go to our ratings. So out of watched, let's see, out of 10 poopy leeches. No. Out of
Poops and Scoops.
What's that? Out of 10
Poops and Scoops.
10 scoops of poop. Sponsored by Poops and Scoops.
That's got nothing to do with the movie.
We got to plug our unofficial sponsor of episode 34, Poops and Scoops.
Poops and Scoops in North Grafton, Massachusetts.
If you like ice cream and shit, go to Poops and Scoops.
Poops and swirls. What's it gonna be, Kevbot?
Out of 10 Polaroid titty pictures.
Oh,
What birthday
courtesy-
hats?
What's that?
What about birthday hats?
Oh, out of 10 birthday hats. There we go. Out of 10 birthday. No, because that has to be an even number, so we can't.
2, 4,
Pair
6,
of birthday hats.
Okay.
Just out of 10 dead campers. We'll just go the easy route.
10 unhappy campers.
10 unhappy campers.
Oh, yeah.
What are you guys going to give this movie?
Go for it, T-Man.
All right. I am giving Sleepaway Camp 2 8 out of 10 unhappy campers.
8 out of 10. Okay, cool. Danger Rain.
I am going to agree exactly
Ooh.
with exactly 8 out of 10 unhappy campers, and only because there were so many parts of this movie that just like lagged and went on and on. I was like, come on, let's get on with it. But other than that, I thought that it was a great movie to watch. It's a great movie. If you're having a sleepover with your friends and you want to watch something kind of spooky but kind of campy at the same time, yes, pun intended. It's a really good slasher flick. I think it's great.
And I didn't see that the slow parts didn't really bring it down too much for me.
Yeah. The only one that really, the only two
Because
that
it
did
sped
it for
up
me
again
were
pretty
the
fast.
dream sequence and then the chase in the woods scene near the end. Those are the only.
Yeah.
Those two like really dragged it for me. I'm like, come on,
It
let's
gives
go.
you time to go take a poop and scoop.
Yeah.
Whichever
And
you prefer.
The super abrupt ending to me. I'm like, come on, So.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. All right. So, Kevbot, what's it gonna be? How many happy campers?
You guys are going to be unhappy campers.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no!
I'm going to be really harsh on this.
You're harsh on every.
You
really
hate
harsh on
movies.
this. I'm going to give this movie Sleepaway Camp 2 Unhappy Campers. Rated R. 81 minutes. Put out in 1988. VHS coming from Kroger's. That we just watched. Episode 34. Unofficially sponsored by Poops and Scoops. I'm gonna.
You really need to get this podcast to 81 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is
I'm
the
knocking off the
unabridged
point of you for taking so long.
This is the unnecessarily long chase scene. All right. I'm gonna agree with you guys. 8 out of 10.
Oh, no
it was
way! Unanimous 8 out of 10.
Yep.
Spooky crazy.
Wow.
The
What a
slow
twist.
parts.
What a twist!
The slow parts.
Kevin's got a dick. What a sweat! What a sweat! What a
Who knew?
What
What a
what
dick.
is a rock hard Rudy salami dick?
Rudy's rock hard salami boners.
Salami boner.
The slow parts didn't take away too much from the movie. There were the dream sequence was a little confusing, especially because it was so dark when Angela was waking up. I thought it was the other girl, and it's like she had vision, and it just wasn't that clear. The runaround scene that took too long was kind of comedic because they both been through the woods so much, going back and forth from the camp to this abandoned cabin, and they were running in circles, and how could they run into each other? It doesn't make sense, and I don't know, it was a little funny, but it didn't ruin the movie for me. So overall, it was good. I like the one-liners because it's just that campy. So 8 out of 10. It's it's fun. It's good.
VHS Bandits approved.
Yes, and statistically,
Oh boy.
we liked it better than fast food.
All right.
Woo.
Well, there you have it.
Yep.
It's better than fast food.
Yep.
Regardless
think
of
There you go.
Jim Varney Gold.
this movie, if Jim Varney were in this movie, it might have been a solid 10.
Like if
Oh,
he
11
had
out
played
of
Uncle
10.
Johnny
Yeah.
or TC for that matter.
Yep. Could have done either.
I would have loved to see him as like a teenage counselor.
Oh man, I think he would have
But
made
he's
a great
been to camp
Angela.
enough.
Yeah. Okay. So, last question. Would you rewind it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All the way.
Oh yeah.
All the way to the beginning.
Yep. I would.
I want to. Now that I think of it, even the FBI warning on this tape was extremely long.
It was pretty long.
They probably added that to the 81 minutes.
Right?
You know?
That's probably included.
Even the black before the FBI
There was
warning.
like 10 minutes of black at the beginning.
Yeah, we were just
the
like,
movie.
does this tape not work? Did we not plug it in right?
Oh yeah, like
But-
I looked at the back of the TV to make sure that like we put the RCA's in
Yeah,
right. But
yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, do you think someone recorded over the trailers? Maybe.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's just the way it is.
Yeah. It's a Sleepaway Camp 2.
There
It's
we go.
It's unanimous. It's a straight
Yeah.
8 out of 10. Straight from the
Da-da-da.
bandit's mouth.
Yeah, this was great.
Yep.
So, all right. So, cheap plug time.
All right.
Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/VHS Bandits. Follow us on Twitter at the VHS Bandits. Also follow Podtron on Twitter.
Yes.
Definitely check that out. You can follow us on Instagram. You can send us an email. You can find our channel on YouTube. And we even have shirts on Zazzle.
Yeah.
And definitely check out other podcasts on the Podtron network. A lot of great cats on that, and they do a lot of great movies. Obviously, another video.
Yeah, if you want to hear Sleepaway Camp 1,
Yeah.
then listen to the Video Rangers.
Video
Video
Rangers.
Rangers,
Yeah.
yeah.
They recently just did one. They went up to a cabin up in Vermont to record it.
Oh, and
Spooky.
also someone on let me see. I gotta
Has-
pull up the Twitter.
We'll have
but
to.
someone
we'll have to take a look. Did someone do Sleepaway Camp 3?
No,
should've.
another podcast did Meatballs 3 on like the same day that we did
Oh,
Meatballs
no way.
3.
Really?
Yeah. So
Whoa, what a coinkydink.
we
Spooky
got
scary.
dun, dun, dun. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll find
All right.
it.
Well,
He's
how
looking,
about this?
so-
I'm going to give 2 plugs. One is for a guy who I consider to be a good friend now, a guy who contacted me on Instagram months ago about trading some books for tapes, and lo and behold, this guy has become our resident artist. I am talking about the one and only Jason Evil Cavelli, and this guy
Yeah,
is this-
thanks, dude. Your shit is kick ass.
Yeah, seriously.
Uh,
Is his last name actually Evil Cavelli, or is it
well,
like
Evil is I think it's
Evil's his like
it's like a
pseudonym?
nickname, I guess.
Yeah.
He calls himself Mr. Evil. So
Nice.
I mean, Jason Cavelli is his name, but you can find him at Jason Evil Cavelli on Instagram, and also you can find him up on Facebook. He does commission work, and he has been doing all of the artwork for
Dane.
just
For all Dane's needs.
yeah. I literally this
Dane's
guy.
commissioned him out to do a lot of great things.
Yeah.
He's done a few awesome
Few nudes.
VHS Bandits
Yeah.
images.
Yep, some stuff just for us. He's been making all the covers for our upcoming VHS Bandits home video tape releases. And he's just like, hey man, let me make some art for you. So he's been going to town, making some art for us. Wicked cool guy. And so please go follow him, or if you need some cool, spooky, ghouly, kind of Halloween-y work done, contact him. He rules. And he recently did the flyer for the upcoming VHS Bandits Tape Swap-O-Rama, which is our very first tape swap meet, which is going to be held on September 9th, Saturday, from 11 to 4 p.m. And it's going to be a regular tape swap, nothing crazy, no celebrity signings or any of that baloney. It's just tape heads getting together, shooting the breeze, tape swapping, tape trading, tape buying, tape selling, and everybody just kind of having a good time and getting to meet each other here on the East Coast.
Wish I
in
could
New
be
England.
there.
What's that?
I wish I could be there.
We'll fly the frig back, dude.
We'll have you
Get your rollerblades
Google
on,
Hangouts.
and if you get your rollerblades on
Yeah,
now,
just roll
you'll
me
be
roll me
here.
around on an iPad.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, on a vid screen. Yeah.
On the vid screen.
We'll put you on a huge projector.
You'll be like the Max Headroom of the
Right,
swap
I'll be the
meet.
Zordon
Yeah.
of
Ooh, good idea.
the tape swap.
And I'll be the alpha.
Yes,
These
please.
tapes. So this swap meet is happening again September 9th at in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. That's central Massachusetts. So if you are in New England and you can make it to central Massachusetts, that would be totally rad. There are vendor spaces available. Please DM us on Instagram or shoot us an email and hook us up to reserve a table so you could sell and trade some tapes. Alrighty. Hope to see all of you guys there. Oh, and I'm also thinking about having some special exclusive VHS Bandits related materials there, including some VHS Bandits home video releases.
Ooh.
Yeah, ready to go.
You don't want to miss that.
Including, but not limited to, our big hit motion picture straight to shot on VHS classic Super Dracula versus Snow Wolf.
Wow.
Yeah, sweet.
So there you have it.
So I found this comes to us from Stone Gasman or Stone Gasman. I don't know if that's your real name or not, but it's at Stone Gasman. This is the second podcast I've listened to today on Meatballs 3. So the other one is Bad Movie Friends. So go check them out. Their Twitter is at BMFcast. So Bad Movie Friends did an episode on Meatballs 3, and then this is probably one of my favorite tweets that we've ever got. He goes on to say, I'll give Meatballs 3 2 Rudy Rock Hard salami dicks. One for Drew Struzan's poster and cover art, and the other for the soundtrack. So shout out to you, Stone Gas Man.
Sweet.
Hey, all right.
Thanks so much for listening and getting in touch with us.
Nice.
Dude, yo, hey, dude, you're awesome. Thank you for getting in touch.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. Hey, well, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode, number 34 of the VHS Bandits. Thanks for listening. I'm the KevBot.
This is Counselor Dane Train.
This is Head Counselor Topher Henson.
Be kind and rewind.